And I bring that up quite often. I mean, you are, as a business owner, you are representing the company. And you are the first package the owner, the client sees. So if you are projecting what you really don't want to project, remember that's how the other person sees you. If you show up on a job with overalls and you're trying to sell, or if, another example is if you're standing in front of somebody and talk to them with your arms like this. You know, that's aggressive. It starts with a handshake. If I'm shaking, so who shook my hand this morning? Oh, Tony. Hi, Tony. What does that feel like?
You want to kiss my hand?
Don't you think he should buy you
Sure.
dinner?
No. But if you shook my hand like this and it's not a handshake, we're on even keel. I'm not trying to overpower him, but if I do that, what does it feel
As
like?
soon as you twist the hand, there you go, overpowering, right? Not even the grip, but those just a slight
Just
twist
a
like
twist
that.
to that, yeah.
If he shook
Just
my
like
hand too
twisting.
hard, the first thing I would think, what a jerk. You know, and I've lost him as a client. So we start there, and it just goes on from that point.
With regards to dress, again, if this was a marketing class, we'd haul out our props here, but I just want to brushstroke this. If you're ever wondering if it's a bad idea to dress up for work or to dress when you're going to see a client, I want you to know, first of all, everybody here got kids? Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is imagine the unthinkable. You're sinking on the Titanic. Of course, that's something. But let's just go with me on this. You're sinking on the Titanic, and you have your beloved children with you, and you know you're going down, but you can save your children, and you have 3 boats as an option of who you're going to give your children to. In the first boat is a guy with real scruffy, dirty jeans on. He hasn't shaved in a week, and he smells like maybe he hasn't showered in 2 days. He's barely got shoes on. In other words, he's pretty raggy. In the center boat, you've got the used car salesman. He's got his hair all slicked back. He's got his white shoes on. He's got gold dripping off, chains here and there and every which way. And he's real big, and he looks real rough. Now, he can't help it that he's big, but he's big and he's imposing. And in the third boat, you have a very nicely dressed gentleman with his wife. Very nice clothes, and in the background you can see falling, you know, they think they may be going down too, and they've got this picture of this lovely home with swings and playgrounds in there. You got 2 seconds to decide who are you going to give your children to? Chances are it's going to be boat number 3. And that's the thing in business. If you're going out and saying, okay, we need a $500,000 addition bill, and we're shopping contractors. To some of you, 500 grand may not be a lot of money. Cool. But to a lot of people, it is. And so who are we going to trust this 500 grand to? The guy that looks like he just got out of his sleeping bag? The charlatan that looks like all glitz or the grounded, classy, not ostentatious, but well-organized, quality people? Your customers are making those sorts of decisions like that when you go present. You can pitch your heart out, but in those first few seconds, if they haven't decided that you're the boat they're going to give the money to, your pitch is ill-placed. Yeah?
Absolutely. We've got a few minutes. I'd like, if you don't mind, I'd like to teach you a little bit of a small tool that helps in sales, that helps in communication with the children, with other people. And it's an easy tool, but it's very helpful. I want a volunteer, one volunteer to sit in the middle of this. Anybody. Sorry, come on out. You can stand in the middle. Come in the middle.
Don't go for the chicken.
Don't step on the chicken.
So, stand there, you're visible there. So Candace, your husband, you run well, right? How does he listen? How do you communicate
Some
with him?
days very well, and other days not so well.
Okay. We all have three modes of communication. No, not all of us, but there are three modes of communication. We break down into the three modes. One of them is auditory, people that hear things and register. The other one is visual, people that see things that are written and registered. And kinesthetic, people that feel things. What is it? Okay, I'll tell you what. Before you tell us, I'm going to test you and let the rest of the group decide what it is, and then you tell us the program. Okay? So, I'm going to ask you a few questions. What do you eat for breakfast?
I had a croissant
What did you eat yesterday for breakfast?
yesterday.
I want you to all pay attention to his body language, all of them, okay? How many uncles and aunts have you got?